Hello and welcome to Lurchergallery Productions. Today we will be looking at the Catch the Pigeon or mutley plane that I have built for my little fat dog. It's all built in a similar way to biplanes should have been, with canvas and wood. Here's the framing. I just used ply and pickup sticks, large garden game that was left over from my grandparents. And I tried to make it big enough for the dog, but he has grown somewhat since I first had him and had the idea. Now if we move in closer for a better look, the wings are done in the same way as the body, with the wooden ribs all held on pieces of dowel and covered with canvas. Here is a closer look with the various parts. I used scrap ply that I had, that's why there's various thicknesses. Tried to keep them uniform. And they're all designed so the top wings come off, bottom wings pull out, easy transport. There's the lower wings, and that's the skid underneath there. We shall have a closer look, as the skids would have been before they had wheels. Here is the canvas covered before the paint. Ignore the mess in the background. I'm trying to find what pictures I have still. Now the red leather was, he had red highlights on the mutley plane. It was all from a friend's old sofa. And the various bits in the cockpit are all made from scrap. I've got the little choke there, now you can see it in focus, which moves in and out as a choke should do. And the joystick just down below here is made from an old coaster, or caster wheel, sorry, with the wheel removed from it. Now around the other side we have the compass, and over on the left is the throttle and fuel mixture lever. Again, I'll get in close and let it focus. And here's an insert, so you can see they all move. It's made from Meccano, scraps of wood, large wooden cog I had lying around, and I think that shaped bit is a light fitting. All of the dials are adjustable, so if you want to reset or change. And these switches are courtesy of my late grandfather's model railway, because he used them for his points on his track. And that will be for the Lewis gun. Now the wheels, I had scrap metal lying around. The wheels themselves are dolly wheels I bought from for a trailer, and I just tapped and dyed the ends, fitted it on. I did have to buy a new cheap welder to do some welding. I'm not the best welder, and I ended it extra supports because the little dog is somewhat heavier than, again, previously expected. Now the tail, there's no moving fins, it just for show, but it is designed so it slides in and out once it comes out from here, in case, again, for transport, because I go and do shows and I'd like to bring it around with me to show people close up. And then if we scan up, we can have a look at the engine. Now the engine's all just built from scrap parts generally again. I mean, there's a 12 volt motor and a battery that was bought and a switch, and I got the prop in Lincoln. Now that tin at the top is an old toffee tin, and the grill underneath and at the back are from an old pond pump cover. It did all turn nicely before it was painted, but it sticks a bit now. I've got to work on it. That's why it isn't painted any further. The box was all done from an old single wine box, and the rockers on the top are done from ends of coat hangers. There it is again, all showing you in the various bits. Now if I bring in closer and get it into focus, I shall open up and show you the inside. It's quite a simple inside, but getting it all so it runs smoothly and turns is never as easy as you think. The spindles, they just came from an old wind chime, and I printed the cogs, and I just used cotton reels to spin round. I had to cut a space out for them because they kept hitting the side. And there's little cotton smaller eels sticking up from the top. I'm not sure where I got the other plastic bits from. I keep interesting bits of packaging. And then we shall, without further ado, show you the little fat dog that I've been training to sit in it. He only does it for treats at the moment, but we shall hopefully have some green screen tests with him soon. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again on the next video. Bye bye.